tapping in, man. Welcome back to the channel. He was warned not to talk trash to MJ, but he didn't listen. Damn. Another victim. What dumbass in this episode decided to talk trash to the GOAT? Let's see who it is. You know what I'm saying? Before we hop into it, like the video, comment down below any videos y'all want me to check out next, and last but not least, subscribe to the channel if you new. And let's hop straight into it.
All time, international player of all time.
Yeah.
Petrovic.
Petrovic.
Very
Petrovic.
athletic.
Who was that?
Ability to shoot the ball. He wasn't afraid.
Petrovic.
It's almost baffling to hear so many stories
Oh.
throughout the years where
Oh.
scrubs think they can trash talk Michael Jordan
Facts.
and expect things to go well. It almost never does. But this man right here was one of those rare guys to go at Jordan and actually back it up.
Oh.
Drazen Petrovic, aka the Mozart of basketball, was one of the best European basketball players of all time. For
Okay.
years, he dominated his competition over in Europe, particularly in Croatia, where he incredibly scored 112 points.
Wait. Oh. Buddy scored 112 points. Good God, I don't give a damn where you at. That's impressive as hell. Damn.
in a single game, and he would drop 40, 50, or even 60 points on a regular basis.
Oh my
He
God.
managed to win 2 EuroLeague championships, accomplishing just about everything imaginable.
Damn, so he was the MJ overseas? Good God.
Overseas. So it was only natural for him to want to test his talent and skill in the greatest league in the world.
Okay.
He began his NBA career as a member of the Portland Trail Blazers, and right away, it was a big shock for Drazen having to adjust to a foreign land such as America. But even more foreign to him was coming off the bench, which he never had to do his entire life. You see, Portland already had a full rotation of guards in the likes of Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter, and Danny Ainge.
Ooh,
The
that's
Blazers
some good
did
guards.
not believe that Petrovic had the quickness to play guard or the speed required for defense, so they only gave him one job: just sit around the three-point line and wait for a pass to shoot the ball. They only utilized him as an outside threat, nothing else. And for
Wow.
Drazen, that wasn't really all that fun. He was used to creating his own shot, so after a very short stint in Portland, he wanted out of there, and the Trailblazers did not really want to put up a fight to keep him, so they traded him to the New Jersey Nets.
Okay.
And that's when he really got his chance to
Okay.
shine.
All right, with that in mind, wide open three to win the game, the NBA Finals Game 7. Anybody, not just today, including yourself, who are you picking?
Drazen Petrovic.
Sure. You mentioned Petrovic. I didn't expect you to say that. Not a lot of people knew Drazen. He was
The hardest guy
Yeah.
Okay.
and the most frustrating guy I ever had to go against.
That was mostly when he was with Portland.
No, when he was with New Jersey.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when he really made his
Yeah,
claim to
post
fame.
Blazers,
Yeah. He got traded from Portland and went to New Jersey and became an all-star. And the
Oh,
best, the best.
he was an all-star? Damn, hold on, man. I need to do my homework.
shooter I've ever played against.
Yeah.
People say his
Best
work
shooter he
ethic
ever played
was
against?
similar to Michael Jordan's. He was determined to show the NBA world what he can do, and as soon as New Jersey inserted him in the starting lineup, he broke through and became one of the best shooting guards in the league. He went from
Wow.
averaging just 7 points per game with the Blazers all the way to 20 points per game almost instantly with the
Damn,
Knicks.
that's
He
tough.
never backed down from a challenge and
he
feared
talking.
nobody, including Michael Jordan. During a time when just about every player viewed him as a god, Drazen didn't care. None of that mattered to him. He was far from scared going up
Ooh.
against Jordan and the Bulls.
Okay.
February 16th, 1991 was where he would play actual real minutes against the GOAT. But for him, it was just like any other game, dishing the ball to his open teammates,
Alright.
displaying relentless effort, pestering the Bulls,
Hey.
and of course, was always a threat from outside. But
Okay.
just like the majority of players who tried to guard Jordan, he failed to stop him.
Oh,
and
that's
was
an
right
easy
there
blow by
to
for Jordan.
witness this layup that would immediately become iconic.
Oh, damn. That was him who Jordan did that on? Damn.
Right there to witness this layup that would immediately
Look at that
become
lane.
iconic. MJ dropped 26 points, while Petro dropped a respectable 17 points.
Not bad.
January 4th, 1992, he was back at it with his ridiculous energy.
Takes the board. Chris Morris, they've got a 3-on-1.
Okay. Petrovic, all right.
As a leader on this Nets team.
Even creating his own shot, something that Portland wouldn't allow him to do very often.
get
And
to
just
that
like
rim.
the last game, the Bulls took the victory, but that didn't affect his effort, running back to pick up Jordan no matter what the scoreboard said, and ended the night with
like the
16
energy.
points. 1 month later, February 11th, 1992, right out of the gate, Drazen attempted to shut down Mike, but unsurprisingly was not really successful.
He did pretty well, though, right?
Damn. Hit him with the back door.
Guide goal. And I know you have great retention. He makes these.
MJ cooking him.
But that didn't stop him from also putting the ball in
He's
the
still
basket.
trying though. I rock with it.
Drazen puts it all pretty.
He gonna get
He was
his.
running around like Steph Curry out there all
Yeah.
night, making MJ work on the defensive end. At one point in the game, Drazen kept stealing the ball, really angering Michael, which
Ooh.
led to Michael releasing some of that anger.
Still is.
Ooh. Can't stop me.
Throughout the next 2 years, they gave the fans some highly entertaining battles.
Petrovic trying to beat Jordan. Now Pippen, he does.
And one. Okay.
He gets an angle, Spencer.
My boy show up against Jordan.
He could end up with 40. Jordan from deep. Anderson is there. The long lead,
catch.
Petrovic.
Ooh.
Pippen trying to feed Jordan.
Good steal.
Petrovic. 6 to go on the shot clock. Jordan for 3. His second from 3-point
He can't
land.
stop Jordan
And
though.
one of their most memorable matchups came at the 1992 Olympic Games. Team USA versus Croatia for the gold medal. Nobody thought they had a chance, except for Drazen.
Almost felt sorry for the other teams. I knew that they knew they had no chance to beat us going in. You could see it in their eyes. You could see them walking on the court. You could see it in their body language, everything, except for one, and that was, I thought Drazen Petrovic was the one unique person that felt he had a chance.
I like Petrovic, bro. I like Petrovic a lot, man. He's one of those players I like to have on my team, and one of those players that won't quit, that's going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard is. You know what I'm saying? He going to bring that energy and that toughness every time. You feel me? Even though it didn't look like he was a great defender, at least he still tried.
And played like it.
During the game, Jordan uttered these words to Petro: "I'll drain one in your face." And he replied by saying, Drazen Petrovic rose to the occasion, outscoring everybody on the floor with 24 points. But in the end, the Dream Team was just too strong.
Yeah.
Now, let's get into the very last duel they had between each other. And what an epic finale it was. March 2nd, 1993, Petrovic came out and started cooking, making the Bulls look foolish with his deadly pump fakes.
The ball fake here. You shooters out there, watch him use the ball fake. Boom! And Scotty buys it. Now he gets
Low
his feet
by
together and
cash.
buries the shot. That's for defense.
Look at him running.
Make that open shot. Jordan started this
Nice.
drive, tipping the
Way to
ball
run the
out.
floor.
Petrovic has 8 points. Jordan only 4 early.
Eventually, Drazen began to get under Michael's skin, and it was visibly clear that Michael was frustrated.
One of the other
Talking
two
too.
steps up.
Oh.
Petrovic 5 of 7. Michael's Chicago turnover.
Michael's
a little frustrated right now. Petrovic is scoring at this point in time. He came off
Let's
a
see what
nice
Mike do.
screen, and you can see Michael is trying to take the challenge. He's chirping a little bit now. The steal.
Oh, another steal?
Drazen was not gonna back down from MJ, getting physical with him when most people wouldn't dare. As always, MJ still did his thing. A little trash talk wasn't going to detour
Damn.
his confidence, and it was evident that Drazen was oozing with confidence as well, sending a message to Jordan that he will fight till the end. Although Jordan and the
Impressive.
Bulls won every single matchup they had with the Nets, Petro made sure to always go down swinging.
Damn.
Even though Petrovic did not pose a real threat to Jordan when it came to competing for championships, he definitely was something to worry about. He was beginning to show promise that maybe he could be on MJ's level, until suddenly it all came to a tragic end. On June 7th, 1993, Drazen Petrovic died from a car crash.
R.I.P.
In Germany. He was only 28 years old, just reaching his prime.
The NBA and its players extend heartfelt condolences to his family and friends. Please join us in observing a moment of silence in memory of Drazen Petrovic.
That's crazy. It's crazy, dog. I wasn't expecting that.
And here's what Jordan had to say. Quote, "It was a thrill to play against Drazen every time we competed. He competed with an aggressive attitude. He wasn't nervous. He came at me as hard as I came at him. So we've had some great battles in the past, and unfortunately, they were short battles. His legacy helped pave the way for European players to have more opportunities to showcase their abilities in the NBA. And his impact on the sport of basketball is still felt to this day."
Wow.
Did you feel any kind of legacy from Drazen Petrovic, the late great Drazen Petrovic, while you were at New Jersey?
Oh, he was a legend. He was one of the first Euros to come over, and then on top of that, he had a lot of talent, and it was just unfortunate that his life was, cut short from the car accident. But he was a guy who played hard and enjoyed the game of basketball.
I was not expecting that news at the end, man. R.I.P., man. But his story was smooth, though, man. He was in Portland. They was too stacked. He came off the bench. He wasn't used to that. Went to a new situation in New Jersey. Found his role on the team, man, and he thrived, bro. All his averages went up. And as you can see, man, he's the type of player you want on your team. Very aggressive, great shooter, move without the rock, gives 110% every time he's on the court. This dude is definitely one of the pioneers when it comes to overseas basketball, man. Salute. Salute, salute. Shout out to Petrovic, man, for real, man. I was not familiar with your games. My first time hearing you and your story. R.I.P., man. You was a hooper, dog, for sure. But anyways, if you like the video, you like the reaction, man, hit the like button. Comment down below any videos y'all want me to check out next. And last but not least, subscribe to the channel if you new. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.